Hello, beautiful manifestors. It is Olivia Grace, and I'm back with another video. And today we're going to be talking about what I do to manifest. How do I go about manifesting? What are the techniques that I use and when I use them? Because for me, it kind of depends on like my state or how my self-concept and relevance to that desire, or even my self-concept and relevance to manifesting that desire. So that's what we'll be talking about today. I am Olivia Grace. This is the Master Manifestors channel. I teach law of assumption, manifestation, all that good stuff. So if you are interested, then definitely subscribe, like the video, comment. Of course, you're gonna love the video. I intend for all my clients to prosper immensely, all my viewers to prosper immensely. So just by you being here, you are prospering. Hi, beautiful Lyric. So speaking of Lyric is going to be a mod in my Discord. Hi, beautiful Yara. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Maya. Hey, Winter. All my girls. I love you guys. So I am launching a Discord. I launched it today. I did catch a post. I'm reading Mama K's comment. Hey, TNL Caps. Hey, Mama K. Hey, Dolgy. Hey, Lee. Hey, Shauna. Hey, Carla. So yes, I launched a Discord today, you guys. So it is a group chat where you guys can connect with like-minded people. Hey, Summer. And I'm looking for mods. Summer, I would love for you to be a mod in my Discord as well. Lyric and Summer, if you guys want, well, Lyric already said she would, but if you want to, Winter, you too. If you guys are interested, just like send me like an email or comment your Discord name so I can give it to my tech goddess so that she can plug you guys in as mods, okay? So yes. Oh, perfect, Winter. That would be wonderful. I really want to keep it as like my OGs, as my mods, just because I know that you guys, you know, fuck with me the long way, the strong way. So yeah, so that link is in the description, you guys. If you guys want to join my Discord, it's in the description. Go join. My Light of Love group coaching is beginning, or has begun for this month. It is going to begin again in September. It's just too good to stop, you guys, because all the transformations are just beautiful. I posted earlier about one of my clients in there had already received, it only was like on the third day, she got a huge check in the mail, and this guy like, oh my God, like I wish I could take care of you and take all your worries away and all this stuff. So it's just a very powerful container because it has my intention and as well as the intentions of everybody within the group. So if you're interested, you guys, email me. Early bird pricing is going to be available until the 15th of August. If you guys want to do some affordable vacations, my SP is selling vacations. So you guys email me and I'll give your info to him. Is there anything else that I'm missing? So what I'm talking about today, you guys, about my manifestation routine, how I manifest, is I have a ebook in the description that kind of goes over all the techniques that I like and when you should use them based on your state of being. So check that out. Follow my TikTok. I'm still doing the giveaway right now. Someone, her name is, oh, I can't think of her name. She has a very like noticeable name, but whoever you know who you are because you tagged a whole bunch of people in my videos. So far you're winning. So far she's getting the $50 because nobody's trying. So so anyhow, let's get into the video and let's talk about how I manifest when I want to manifest something. Okay, so I have 3 different things. So if it's easy, medium, and hard. Okay, so if it's easy, which means for me, easy is like I have no resistance to that. I don't care that much, you know, if it happens or not. Like, not even that I don't care. I'm pretty certain in my power that I can manifest this. I can make this thing happen. So if that's how I'm feeling, I just decide. I don't really do any techniques. If it's that, like, for instance, if I don't know, if my SP is doing something and I'm like, I don't want him to be like this, or I want him to do like that, then I'm gonna just say in my mind, like, that's how he is, right? Or if somebody in my life is doing something and I want them to do something else, then I'm just gonna say, like, yeah, they're like this now, right? Or no, it's not, it's like that. Like, if I'm seeing something going on that I don't like, I'm deciding, like, no, it's like this, it's going like that. So it's just a decision. And I really, really encourage you guys to try it because it sounds so simple, like, oh my God, like, how can we do that? This is the thing. We're deciding anyway, okay? We're deciding anyway. So decide in your favor, right? Giving yourself the supremacy that, yeah, I can do this. I can decide. It's up to me, right? So that's if I feel like that. Hi, Marquita. Thank you, Lioness of Gaia. Oh, Winter, happy almost birthday. Hey, Janelle. Hey, Queen. Hey, Alexandra the Great. Hey, Blood Struck Noob. Hey, Josh. Okay. So, what does this person say? All right. So, if it's a medium, right? If it's medium to me, so that means that it's something that I know I can manifest as well, but maybe I have a little bit resistance to it. Maybe I have some evidence of the opposite. Maybe I've been going a while, not really, seeing results, or I've been going a while in the old story. So if it's something like that, that's like, I feel like, how do I feel about it, right? And so again, keep in mind, you guys, this is based off of how I feel. So you want to do it based off how you feel. So for me, changing someone's behavior is easy. For you, it may be like a medium. So go according to how you feel to it, okay? So if it's medium for me, then I'm going to affirm regularly, right? Electric hybrid, you're so funny. I'm going to affirm more regular, right? So I'm going to make sure that in the morning when I'm doing my morning routine, that I'm going to include that I'm saturating my mind at some point with this, right? And persisting, right? So, and that's the first thing about the easy thing too, is when I'm deciding, I decide and I persist. I decide. It doesn't matter if I decide that I'm going to have this now, and then, I'm seeing that it's not happening, I'm not going to say, oh, wow, it's not happening. No, I'm going to continue to decide and persist, right? If I'm doing something medium, right, I would say that's really more of the difference between the easy desires and the medium desires, because the medium, I'm still aware that I can create this. I know I can create this, right? It's more that maybe it's taking me a bit of time, or it's something that, whatever. Persist, right? I'm going to make sure that I'm regularly including that in what I'm affirming for and persisting. Hi, Dallas. So if I have something hard, okay? And when I say hard, because obviously nothing is hard, everybody says nothing is hard, nothing is hard. But what I mean with something is hard is if for instance, let's take two people that's manifesting an SP. One girl grew up in a 2-parent household. She's a daddy's girl. Her dad still spoils her to this day. She's had a few bad relationships, but she has a pretty good relationship and thing with love. Well, then manifesting the SP is not going to be that hard for her. She's one of those people that's going to say, I affirmed for 3 days and he got back, right? Because her core beliefs are in place. Now, somebody else who was, I don't know, maybe abandoned by her dad as a kid and has dated nothing but fuckboys and had a lot of abuse and horrible experiences. Well, she has a lot more to kind of untangle within herself. Doesn't mean it's impossible. Doesn't even necessarily mean it has to be hard, but she may have some more persistence to go. She may have to go on a deeper level than just affirming on the outside, right? So this is what I mean when I say hard. It's something that I have a lot of resistance to, something that I have some core beliefs that are opposing it, something that's very triggering to me to work on, which is different for everybody, okay? So it's not that I don't struggle with things at times, you guys. I struggle with them, but I'm knowing all the time that regardless of if I'm struggling, I can do it. There's a way. There's always a way, okay? So if it's hard, then I know, okay, I'm gonna go in with subliminals. Subliminals are great for hard desires, right? Yes, you can email me, Lyric, or you can comment it not on the live. Well, you could comment it on the live, but if you comment on the regular comments, that would be fine, so that I can give it to my tech person, because one of my she's like my tech team goddess, but she's like my friend. She's kind of putting it all together for me, so she's gonna do that for me. So give me your names, your Discord name. Okay, so if it's hard, right? Subliminals is one of the things that I go to, because subliminals are very effective and they bypass your conscious mind. So your conscious mind is where the resistance comes from. It's where the argument comes from, right? So if if I'm saying something that I believe deep down the complete opposite, my conscious mind is going to be the mind that tells me, no, that's not true. No, that's not happening. What are you talking about? It's like this, right? So subliminals are going to go below my conscious mind. They're going to bypass my conscious mind and go right to my subconscious, right? So I'll go to subliminals. I'll identify my core beliefs, right? I'll identify, okay, why is it triggering to me? Why do I need this so bad? Why do I feel like it's so hard? And I'll go deep down and see, oh, wow, here's the problem, right? Here's what's going on. Now, awareness, okay? So who am I being? If I have decided, right, that I'm this different person now, am I being that on a day-to-day basis? Am I acting as this version of myself that I have now decided that I am? If I've decided that I'm respected, right? If I've decided that I'm respected, I'll tell you guys, I like to be human and real with you guys because I'm not perfect, right? I almost cussed somebody out just a second ago. And what happened was I was picking up my dinner and he basically, like, I'm talking with the people, like, to pick up my food, and he, like, cut me off, and he's like, yeah, can I get some water? And I was like, in my head, I'm like, he is rude as fuck. I'm literally in the middle of my sentence. We're in line. You're behind me. Wait your turn. And you're cutting me off in my middle of my sentence to ask for your water. And I was about to turn around and be like, you know what? You're rude as fuck. You could have waited for me to finish, right? See, I got a little, I'm telling you guys, I got a little, like, fire in me too. Like, I get a little way. But instead, I asked myself, why do I care so much, right? Why do I care? Why do I want to disturb my peace to check this man, right? When he Lyric, you stupid. When he probably was just not paying attention. There was many girls standing up there. He was probably talking to whoever he wanted to talk at, right? And so y'all are so fucking funny. I love y'all so much. Oh my God. But I asked myself, what is he ringing a bell within me, right? That I want to cuss him the fuck out right now. It's making me feel disrespected, right? Which is a core belief that I have noticed within myself, right? That I, like, on a deep level, you know, I'm still working on feeling respected, because coming from a long time of having a very low self-concept and being disrespected and being kind of overlooked and, you know, all of that caused me to be very defensive on myself. But if you still, like, if I know within myself that I'm respected, I'm not so triggered by some stupid ass man. I'm not gonna call him a stupid ass man, because I really do believe that he just wasn't, you know, people are not, like, this is the thing, you guys, your triggers, you're always going to think it's personal, right? Oh, that person did something to me because they don't respect me, and it's something about me. It's nothing about you. It could have been anything. He's worried about getting your water, getting his water. That's all it is. He's thirsty. He's about to leave. He's trying to hurry up and get what he's doing. It was multiple people standing at the counter. He was trying to talk to whoever I wasn't talking to. You know what I'm saying? It's other ways that I could look at it. But that emotion, I swear, y'all, I was this close. To turning around and be like, you're rude as fuck. Excuse me, can I finish my sentence? Because you're in line. Wait, like, but if I do that and I have an altercation with this old ass man in the store, what's that gonna do for me? It's just gonna bring me out of my God state. It's gonna bring me off my goddess cloud, right? For no reason. And it's not that deep. You feel me? So back to what I was saying. I say that to say, though, y'all, I'm not perfect, okay? I am not perfect. I am perfect, but I'm not, okay? I am perfect, but I don't always act as the perfection that I am, okay? Not send you to the Lord early. Lyric, you're hilarious. Oh my God. Lyric is hilarious, y'all. Oh my gosh. Half the reason I go live is for Lyric, just to play with her, because she's hilarious. Okay, so anyhow. So with my core beliefs, I will identify my core beliefs and affirm for those, and then also do a sleep tape, right? So listen, that's what my latest thing has been. Find out what's the core belief around what I'm doing and listen to that while I'm sleeping, okay? The reason I highly suggest utilizing your sleep cycles, you guys, is because you have 8 full hours that you're doing absolutely nothing with, okay? You're doing nothing, you're sleeping, your brain is wide, your subconscious is wide open. utilize that time to impress it with what you want to impress it with, okay? So I almost pretty much never sleep without some type of subliminal, some type of something that, you know, is enhancing my mind. What I was thinking of doing, you guys, is doing some type of thing where you guys can do what I do, like where every day, like the meditation I do, I post it. The subliminal I'm listening to, I post it. I'm thinking of how to really do that. Maybe I'll do it in the Discord. I don't know if I want to do it on under a membership tier. I don't know. We'll see. So, and even if the desire is medium, I can also use some sleep tapes for that as well, okay? So, but here's the thing. I'm going to be real with you guys. I've been noticing this, like, I'm not that good at being like disciplined as far as like sticking to a manifestational routine. And I think part of that is because I don't really feel the need for anything. I'm not like, when I was really manifesting out of like survival mode and I needed these things, then I kind of had to be on top of my shit. Now I'm kind of just like floating through a lazy river on life. So I don't feel so much pressure to get things. Anything that I want, I know myself. So I'm not looking for validation in anything. So because of that, I don't need anything. So because of that, I don't really put too much emphasis on what I'm trying to do. But like the last few challenges, you guys, that I had, I didn't even really do them, you know? But this one I'm doing. And I gotta say, I love it, y'all. I love it. The first day, my credit score went up. Like, I don't know how many points, but my credit score went up the first day. So definitely do it. But I just noticed the feeling that I feel as I'm saying something wonderful is happening to me right now. Speaking of, those of you that don't know, I just did another 7-day robotic affirming challenge. It's the last live before this one. And that's the affirmation. Something wonderful is happening to me right now. And it just creates such a state within me. And I just love it. Like, something else you can add to that, you guys, is something wonderful is happening to me right now. Today is the best day of my life. If you say that every day, y'all, if every day is the best day of your life, because I realized that what I wanted to experience was an increase, like more than things. And this is what I mean. Like, I'm realizing that things are great, right? But more than things, it's a state that I want to be in most of the time, right? So feeling like today's the best day ever, feeling like something wonderful is happening to me right now all the time is the best state to be in for right now that I can find. So, but what I really want to get into next, you guys, is that what I do more than techniques per se is maintenance, okay? I do a lot of manifestational hygiene, okay? So the first and biggest part of that is meditation, you guys. I'm telling you, I honestly, and I'm revising this as I say it, yes, I do. But to be honest, you guys, I don't wake up feeling like a goddess most of the time. I don't wake up feeling like, oh, so powerful. I get myself into that state. And meditation is the biggest, best, baddest thing to get me into that state very quickly. Okay, 10 minutes, easy. I try to meditate for more like 30 now because as a teacher, you should, I mean, I think you should be, but you know, because of what I do and how I do it, me being an empath and an energetic person and all this stuff, like meditating is imperative. So I meditate every day. I read every day, okay? I read Neville. I'm reading also some Joseph Murphy. I actually bought a Joseph Murphy book because I want to read it with you guys because the book that it is the How to Use Your Healing Power, I believe is what it's called. But the book is about healing your body, but the way that Joseph Murphy explains it, the way that he explains manifestation in that book is like crazy. Like it definitely helped me level up. So I'm going to come and do some readings on that book with you guys as well. Not are you starting a book club? You're so cute, Brown Bunny. I don't know about a book club. Isn't it wonderful? It's fucking awesome. Yara, you're hilarious. Oh my God. Ken, when you're meditating, the best thing, you guys, for you guys that are new meditators, is to do a guided meditation. You ain't gotta download Calm. You ain't gotta buy no shit. There's millions, you guys, of free guided meditations for any time, any subject, anything that you're going through, anything you're trying to manifest, any state you're trying to get in. There's multiple free guided meditations on YouTube. Just type guided meditation for whatever you want and it'll pop up. So, but that is one thing that I do to maintenance myself. Reading, Maintenancing myself. Even y'all, I read literally 2 pages of Neville's book because it's so deep. Sometimes I gotta reread the sentence like 5 times to let it get into my mind, right? But reading Neville's book, after 2 pages, my consciousness is already lifted. Okay? So I want to pause right here because this kind of came to me as I was getting ready to make this, but it's coming to me again, so I think it needs to be shared. Is that a lot of times people look at people, like you might look at me and say, wow, Olivia is such a great manifester. I could never do that, or I could never be that good of a manifester. She's so lucky to just be a great manifester. It's not luck. It's not, oh, wow, you can't do it. You guys, like a lot of you guys see people's finished product, or you see you see the results of all the work that they've put in for years. And you say, oh, wow, they have it so easy, right? Like one of my friends, she was talking about her. I was just listening to one of her covers, so beautiful, but her as a singer. And, she's like, yeah, she's so lucky and this and that and all this type of stuff. And it's like, okay, but she's been playing guitar since she was like 2 or 3, right? This was built over years, okay? And I'm not saying that it has to take years, you guys. But what I'm saying is when you look at somebody, like I was watching Space Jam, right? The Space Jam that came out the last couple years. And who was the basketball player? I think it was LeBron. But he was talking about how as a kid, like people will look at somebody like LeBron and say, oh, he's so talented. He's so amazing. Like he, oh, wow, I could never do that. And he just was born, with a basketball in his hand. But they don't see, like he was talking about how when he was growing up, all his friends wanted to play. All his friends wanted to go, and play around and do this and go chase girls. And he was practicing all day long, every day. He was practicing, right? And that's how he became. We look at people at their finished product, at their billboard, right? At their successful launch, at, they're 1 million subscribers on YouTube, and you just found them at 300K. So you're like, wow, everything you don't see what's going on behind the scenes. Okay. So I tell you guys that to just like, who just said it right there? Stop comparing your day 1, Queen. Stop comparing your day 1 to their day 600. Okay. So like put like this, I'm just saying this does not, for me, you guys, it doesn't just happen. Just being real. I don't have to pretend like I'm some freaking Jesus person that an angel whispered into my mom's ears and birthed me. Like, no, I'm a regular person, sorta, not really, I'm a goddess, but even that, I decide that every day, regardless of what's going on. I'm deciding that this is who I am. This is how reality works for me, moment to moment. When something comes up to me and I feel like, oh, wow, that seems like it's bigger than me, I decide again, right? It can't be. How is it if I'm God, right? I'm constantly reminding myself. So something else that I'm doing is I'm utilizing all of my time, okay? All of my time I'm utilizing in some type of way. Okay. So if I'm sitting down and I'm responding to emails, there's a subliminal playing, right? I can have rampages going. I'm all the time reminding myself that this is a dream. Okay. So for me, that doesn't necessarily mean robotic affirming for me, though what I will say is doing this challenge, my 7-day robotic affirming challenge. Hey, Stacy. That 7-day robotic affirming challenge has made me realize how much I do like robotic affirming when I'm not trying to force something, when I'm just doing it as, just to do it, just to occupy my mind. Because y'all, I don't believe in like disease or anything like that, but I feel like my brain can work in an ADHD type of way where I'm like, oh, squirrel, this, that. Like my mind is like going all the time. So robotic affirming really helps me to streamline on one thing and focus there, right? It helps me focus. So, but also, like playing rampages, playing whatever, listening to uplifting things, listening to my own videos. I listen to my videos too, y'all. I be learning right along with y'all. Okay. So realize that your thoughts, your time, your energy are investments, okay? So they don't just go out and that's it. When you spend all day talking shit about yourself or talking shit to your girlfriends about how life sucks, and that doesn't just go out and just dissolve. It comes back to you as an experience, as a confirmation, right? So I'm serious, Lyric. That's how I be. Y'all watch my videos. Look at me. I'm doing it right now. So, okay, back to the maintenance of what I'm saying. So I meditate, I read, I journal, right? And when I'm journaling, lately I've been focusing heavily on gratitude. Y'all, I highly, 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 I don't care what stage you're in your life. If you are in a desperate, depressed stage, definitely do. Definitely do gratitude practices. That is what helped me, okay? If you are in a phase where everything is going amazing for you, right? Then still do that. Like, still be grateful. When you're grateful, you guys, it amplifies. Like being grateful, you guys, is probably one of the most easiest ways for me to affect my state and lift up my state. Hey, Montez. So gratitude is something that I make sure that I include in my journaling process. I try to be grateful before anything. Sometimes while I'm just in the bed, I'm just thinking about, before I even get up, what am I appreciating, right? Because this is something that Flora was saying, that I told you guys about in the money video. Like, we wake up and we look around at everything that's missing. SP didn't text me yet. Money hasn't hit me yet. Nobody's coming to my, nobody's signing up for my thing, right? This and that. Like, we're looking at everything that's missing. What's not manifested, right? And so you're perpetuating the state of lack. And that's what we do first thing. First thing, we roll over, look over. Who texted me? Who didn't text me? Did the sale come through? Did the email come through? Did I get the job or no? And we start like that. We start from, I'm missing. There's nothing. I don't have. And then your day continues to confirm that. When you start just appreciating, because I don't care who you are, where you are, you have something to appreciate. Yeah, they are fast, aren't they? They're elite. My mods are elite. Trolls don't stand a chance. But, so yes. Doing that with your journal. What clowns? Exactly, Summer. I love y'all so much. But yes, making sure that you are being grateful and amplifying that, no matter what you have no matter what you have or don't have, amplifying that I do have, even if it's just something simple, like having hot water, right? Having a bed to sleep in, having an apartment, having a car to drive, having a phone to fucking search. Y'all know how grateful I am for YouTube. Not only are they paying me very nicely, right? But they're also allowing me to find any type of information that I want, right? Any type of anything. I can just type it into the search engine and find it. That is such a gift. That is abundance, you guys. We have an abundance of knowledge available to us. I can come on here and talk to you guys, like all of y'all are my friends, so being grateful there. Now, the next two, and this is the maintenance, is awareness and embodying, right? Awareness. Who am I being, right? I'm going to be real with you guys and open and honest and vulnerable. And I'm going to tell you guys a trippy story. And then I'm going to read your comments. But so awareness and embodying, right? So for the past couple of days, I've been fine. Like, I've actually been feeling really good because that challenge has had me, well, I've just been feeling good anyways, but the challenge has been amplifying me feeling good. But I was feeling a little bit like kind of down, like kind of discouraged, and like kind of like an old story trying to come up, and fuck with me. And I was like, okay, I'm aware of that. Yeah, I see that old story is coming up, right? But I don't have to identify with that. Just because the old story comes up, just because you're triggered, does not mean that you have to agree with it. Just because the old story extends a hand and says, hey, hey, this is the past you. Isn't this who you are today? Isn't this what you want? Look at this circumstance, right? Like, this is who you really are, isn't it? Right? That doesn't mean that you have to say, yup, I had that thought. That's who I am. You're right. I'm not. No, you can see that evidence coming up. You can have that negative thought. You can have that old story come up. You can have that trigger come up and let it know. Like, no, I'm not that. I choose not to be that anymore. I don't care. I'm not that, right? You get to choose that, okay? And embodying it and acting as, right? So if I'm about to make a purchase, right? And like I had to make, like a big purchase kind of came into my field, right? Something that I need, but it was going to cost me a little pretty penny, right? So acting from my new self or from my old self is like, ooh, we can't afford that. That's too much. I mean, that's just too much for us, But my new self is knowing that my income is increasing every single day, every moment even, right? So if my income is increasing every moment, then why am I afraid? I don't have anything to be afraid for, right? I don't have to feel like this number is too big for me. I don't have to feel like anything is expensive, right? Expensive, that's low-key a bad word to me. I don't even like expensive. No, there's nothing expensive. Because if you're saying something is expensive, then you're saying you're broke, right? That's how I feel about it. But anyhow, so who am I being? Awareness. Who am I being right now, right now, right now? And how am I embodying? Y'all are so funny. How am I embodying right now? Okay. So that's that, you guys. If it's easy for me, I decide and I persist. If it's medium for me, I affirm regularly or do whatever. Maybe, oh, I didn't even include a sat scene. Oh my gosh. Because sats is definitely one of my go-tos. I would say when it's medium, if it's medium kind of like leaning towards hard, then I'll go in with the sat scene. Like if it's hard, I'm going in with the sat scene. Sats is also one of those techniques for me that's going to bypass your resistance. So I highly suggest that. Time crunch, right? I put time crunch is automatically something. I won't say it's not automatically medium because it can still be easy depending on your state of resistance, right? Or your state of being. How aware are you that you are God in that moment that you're manifesting? That's going to depend on how easy something is for you to manifest. Is there a story that's been running for years, right? That's going to depend on how easy it is. Is there a lot of core beliefs in your self-concept in regards to this thing is bad? Well, that's going to require, some extra stuff. So if it's easy, decide and persist. If it's medium, affirm. Sats, persist. If it's hard, subliminals, core beliefs, sleep tapes, persist. Sats, persist, persist, persist. No matter what, persist, you guys. Okay? Persist. So let me tell y'all a trippy story real quick. I've been sharing these in my Facebook group, which you guys can join. I did tell you guys to follow my TikTok. But so last night I'm watching Desperate Housewives, right? That's my series that I'm watching right now. And I'm eating ice cream as I'm watching it, right? And one of the wives puts like some oatmeal in front of her kid. And I'm looking at the oatmeal and I'm like, man, that oatmeal looks like porridge. Like it was so smooth. And I don't know, some of y'all, like, I didn't know that some like Americans don't know what porridge is. It's common, like my mom is Jamaican, so porridge is a thing in Jamaica. But some Americans, like I said that to some people, they were like, we don't know what porridge is. But I was like, what? But anyways, so she put the oatmeal in front of him and I was like, wow, that looks like porridge. And porridge, if you've ever had it, has like a very specific taste. It tastes like, what it tastes like is a lot of nutmeg and vanilla. And I was like, wow. I bet his oatmeal tastes kind of similar to my ice cream because it looks like it tastes like vanilla and my ice cream, tastes like vanilla, right? And so then literally she takes the porridge from in front of him and puts him a bowl of ice cream in front of him. As I'm thinking this, I was like, what the fuck? But stuff like that happens to me all the time, you guys. And I started telling the stories in my group to just see, because these are the things, you guys, that has made me know that my mind is creating, right? It's not like, what is happening? Sorry, guys. My neighbors be loud as fuck sometimes. Like, I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. But anyways, so yeah, but seeing things come from my mind and into the reality, right? From my mind into the reality is seeing that I know that my mind is creating. I know that this is a dream. I know that this is nothing but what I say that it is. You feel me? I know, right, Summer? Yes. Let's move that. Let's manifest that. I ain't even gonna get into details, but goddamn. All right, y'all. I'm about to read your comments. Y'all, Discord is in this in the description. Join my Discord. You guys can chat. I'm gonna be in there, but I'm gonna be for real with y'all. I'm not gonna be in there like too much. But I will say my mods, that's why I want to be very particular about my mods in there, because my girls that have been T in all caps, if you're still in here, you can be a mod too. But these are people that watch me all the time, and so they talk just like me. So they can answer your questions. You guys can answer each other's questions. Y'all know what y'all doing. But I'll be in there too, and I'll announce in there when I'm going live, just like I did today, for those of you who, have trouble catching me live. Okay. Alrighty. Golly gee. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. You guys are Aries. I don't know many Aries. Excuse me. Summer says I chuckle at them and give them the side eye. See, I'm actually like, to be honest, you guys, I'm kind of sensitive, and I'm less sensitive than I was, but I'm a Cancer. Y'all know how Cancers are. But see, sensitive doesn't always mean crying, which I do that too, but it means like easy to affect. So if I'm like emotional, like when he pissed me off like that, it was going to be a cuss out if it was going to be anything. So I said, woosah, it's not that deep. Yes. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, I love Scorpios. Scorpios were my faves. Aries are hot. I can't. I love you guys. Y'all are so cute. I said it today, and within an hour, I received a gift of 20 stackable shoe storage boxes. I'm building my new closet, so that was so fun and exciting. I love that, Summer. See, the challenge is amazing, you guys. Do it, okay? You deserve the best in everything you want, Summer. Meditation is my weak spot. I get intrusive thoughts that distract me. Okay, I'm so glad you said that, luxury hybrid, because this is the thing, you guys. Everybody thinks that the day that they decide to meditate, they're going to go into a deep meditative state like a yogi and start levitating. No. Listen, you guys, meditation is a practice, okay? You have to practice. You have to come back. Your thoughts, like you guys, I've been meditating now for like 10 years. I still get thoughts while I meditate. There's some times where I get to the end of the meditation and I wasn't present at all. I'm thinking about what I'm going to do, what video. The thing that hurt that for me is that when I get into a meditative state, like my mind is receiving. So a lot of my ideas for my videos, for my courses, you know, for things come when I'm in meditation. So I'm receiving a whole bunch of thoughts. So then I start thinking about them and like, oh, I should do that, this, that. And I'm like, no, I'm supposed to be focusing. So the practice of meditation is for you. It's for you to like, it's for your thoughts to run off, right? They're going to run off. You are God having a human experience. So your thoughts are going to run off. What the practice is you walking yourself back to this moment, right? Back to the now, back to being present in your body, back to what the guide is telling you to do at that moment. Okay. And this helps you in real life to discipline your mind. Okay. So when we're having intrusive thoughts in our regular life and we're manifesting something, maybe you're manifesting, I don't know, an appearance change, and you're like, I want my nose to be smaller, and you look in the mirror and your nose is big and you're like, see, my nose is big. It never works. It's this, it's that, it's this, it's that. You don't have discipline on your mind, right? This is the thing. Like I said, yesterday I was feeling kind of like discouraged, and I kind of woke up like, man, am I going to feel like that today? I could have been like, yeah, I woke up feeling like that. That's just the day it is. Hell nah. What do I want it to be, right? And that's what I'm deciding. That's what I'm choosing. That's what I'm persisting in, okay? And meditation helps you to just be aware of your thoughts. That's like so important, you guys. I think I need to do a whole video on meditation, okay? All right. Meditating was extremely challenging for me at first, but I'm getting better. My life has also been improving since I've been meditating. It will improve. You guys, if you did meditating alone, your life would improve. If you threw everything away and just meditated, your life would improve. It's that powerful, you guys, okay? Great meditation. I used to love them, Lyric. I don't like them anymore, though. Every time I listen to one of their new meditations, I'm disappointed. So I just stopped listening to them, but they used to be my go-tos, and I still will recommend them to you guys because they have a lot of 10-minute meditations and even 5-minute meditations. So very good. Yoga Nidra. I don't know what that is, but so funny, Queen. I've been doing yoga for like this week. I did some yoga this morning and it felt really nice. They be talking all kind of stuff like Yoga Nidra and Shapa, whatever the fuck. I don't know what they be saying, but you know, it's cool. Oh, Lauren. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Listen, so this is the problem. She's saying she was going to share some screenshots from books she's reading of Joseph Murphy, but she never got approved. So you guys, like, the thing is, like, Facebook doesn't really notify me when y'all post. I just I literally happen to log on when I go onto the thing, and something will pop up like, oh, you have like posts that are trying to get approved. That's why. So it's not on purpose, Lauren. I'll go back and approve them. That's the other thing too. Once I respond to your comment, y'all, YouTube doesn't notify me of the new comment. It only notifies me once. So if you respond to me and I don't respond, I don't get the notification. I have to literally happen to be on the video. And most of the time when I'm on the video, like when I'm watching my own videos, I'm watching from my personal account because I don't have any ads on there. So yeah, but anyhow. You know, when dudes are listening to rap and they repeat a bar, like, did you hear that? And they be all mad. That's how it is with Neville. No, but really though, literally, not you calling me out. Oh, Inez, it's okay, babe. We all do that. 1000%. You never see the actual behind the scenes work. And that's why I like to manifest things in real time. So you guys can see not just anything, but the hard things. So you can see me struggle and cry and fail and persist and see what led me to that. Okay. Animals snoring or chewing. Oh my God, you're so funny. Okay. Yeah, you got me on High Frequency Guru, which has helped a lot. Yeah, High Frequency Guru she's that girl. She know that. I actually literally, I remember High Frequency Guru. I saw her channel, gosh, when I don't even think she had 1,000 followers yet. I saw her when she just started. And I was like, this girl is about to blow the fuck up. Because the way that she uploads 10 videos a day, she been like that. She been on her shit. I was like, this girl's gonna blow up. And she blew up. Okay. What do you think of inner conversations? Oh my God. Inner conversations are amazing, you guys. I actually have started more recently doing inner conversations. Because this is the thing, you guys. We have inner conversations all the time. I can tell you guys something I read today in Neville, where it was a woman who was basically estranged from her daughter-in-law, her son, and her grandson. And she would say every day she would have a negative inner conversation with them, arguing with them, telling the daughter-in-law how wrong she is. And so they never talked to her. And so she listened to a lecture from Neville. She started having an inner conversation of them telling her, that they missed her. She actually mentally wrote a letter from them to her saying how they missed her and inviting her over and everything like that. Within, I think she did it for 8 days. On the 9th day, she received the letter. So that means that they must have sent it, because this is back in, Neville's time. So that means that shit was coming through I don't know, Pigeon Air or some shit. So that shit had to be on its way for at least a couple days. You know what I mean? On the 9th day, she received the exact letters that she put in her mind from her daughter, or her, daughter-in-law and her grandson, telling her that they loved her and that they wanted to see her. So your inner conversations are very important, because we're always talking, oh, that bitch, I know she's going to have something to say, and this is what I'm going to say. Or we're replaying old fights. Oh, yeah, he said that. I should have said this. That would have really got his ass. I do that a lot, you guys, to be honest. And it's not so much anymore, because I became aware of it and how just detrimental it is and how useless it is, which is another way that robotic affirming can come in. But inner conversations as well. Instead of hearing, start hearing what you want to hear. Hear your mom or your best friend or your man congratulating you on that thing that you want. Okay. I have to keep reminding myself that this is a dream, just like my night dreams. There's only oneness here. Indeed, Stacy. Indeed. Hey, with all the time you spend online creating content, what do you hope to get out of it, both personally, with you and your audience? That's an interesting question. What I hope to get out of it, the expansion of myself and others, really. Can you automatically switch out of that without it ruining your day? What do you mean, Ken? You're so pretty, sheesh. Thanks, Justin. You're so sweet. I see unwanted things like unwanted X and dismiss that shit quick as possible, period. Hey, Mama Magic. Hi, Happy Laughs with Lily. Oh my gosh. Okay. Not lyric. Not, bro, on God. I thought I was finna be a shaman the first time I meditated. No, but you can get there. It's okay. I'm an empath, sensitive Cancer too, and meditation is key. Oh, Mad Mallory. We are one and the same, girl. So do we do it out loud for hours, or do we do it in meditation? If you mean affirming, I don't affirm out loud pretty much ever. I always affirm internally. What I will say is it's easier to stay on track when you're affirming out loud. And it's deeper when you're doing it in meditation. So not necessarily out loud, but I was affirming in meditation today. And that felt like it penetrated much deeper. I get like that in the shower. When I work out, I walk in the city. Oh, thank you, Michael. I guess it means that you just joined. Sweet. Thanks for being here. I was robotic affirming and my day went to hell. I'm revising that shit. Something wonderful is happening to me now. I don't give a fuck what it looks like. Period. Deborah, watch. I'm telling y'all, listen. Nobody has the final say for you. Okay? You have the final say. I was told that Discord address is invalid on Safari. Huh. Lyric, you're so funny. I don't even know what y'all was mad about. What's a great phrase to use when negative thoughts sneak in during affirmations? Okay, that's a great question. So depending, it could be that the negative thoughts are sneaking in because you have a core belief that you're not addressing. So for instance, if you were affirming something like, SP is in love with me and adores me, but deep down you feel like I'm not valuable and chosen, then those feelings are coming from that core belief that's in complete opposition of what you're saying. But sometimes, obviously, when we're affirming, you know, the thoughts want to come up, you don't have to be afraid of them. That's number one. When you're afraid of them, you're basically giving them power. Like, you have the power to stop, you know, what I'm trying to do. They don't, right? So don't be intimidated. But when they come up, just be like, you know, just continue with what you're saying. Like, no, it's not. It's actually like this now, you know, like continue, persist, right? Hey, Althea. Hi, Raj. The luxury hybrid. I'm sorry, babe. Put your phone in do not disturb. Hey, Miss Olivia. After our session last week, I keep seeing the truck I'm manifesting everywhere. Does that mean it's working? Of course it does. Not is it working, Mama Magic? Is it working? No. It worked. It's done. The truck is here. Congratulations, girl. Send us pictures. We want to see. Okay? Thank you, beautiful. I don't know who that is, but I'm about to get down there. Glad I caught a little of this. Been doing your affirmation. Hey, Lisa. I found her when she had less than 100 followers. I think I was number 43 or something. Okay, Summer. See, we on the same frequency. I love High Frequency Guru, but I started to make my own subs and I just stopped. But she's amazing. She is, but I do agree with that lyric that it's always going to be more potent, number one, to do your affirmations specific to what you need, right? Like, this is why the core belief is so important. You might be doing a self-concept affirmation that's like, I feel worthy and deserving of love. But your problem is that you don't feel safe in love. So if you feel worthy and deserving, that's not affecting what you need to affect. So if you have trouble with that, that's when you need me to help you identify. I'm telling you guys, one conversation. My girls in my Light of Love group coaching, I matched them up with, you get matched up with a manifestation buddy. And the girls from my last month, one of them was like, oh my God, me and this girl are literally the same. We do the same thing at the same time. We're talking on the phone all day. We've had the same childhood. We had the same everything. Now the girls in this group are like, oh my God, how did you match us up? They're actually like a little bit freaked out because they're like, how is this person like an exact copy of me and another person? Like, and it's because I'm identifying your core beliefs. I don't need to know all your life story. I just need to know what's going on. And that's enough to tell me what your core belief must be. Right? So, and of course, intuition and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, yeah. Should we do revision? Oh, and also about making your own subs and your own affirmations. Hearing it in your voice does make a difference. I always heard that and never really, you know, subscribed to that. But it does, you guys. I get much better results with my own, okay? Let me see who gave me this because I want to thank them. Kyra, thank you, beautiful. I appreciate you. I started your 7-day challenge and in 3 days I got a check in the mail for the amount I was asking for. Should I stop and go with the wonderful things are coming to me? Ooh, that's a good question, Michael. Maybe you should just continue. Just see what else. Let's amplify, right? Let's double that, triple that, right? And then come into, or you can do them both simultaneously, right? But I love that for you, Michael. Congratulations. That's amazing. That's amazing. I'm assuming you were doing the money challenge. So this is a thing. And also, I'm glad that you said that because, guys, don't, like, when you get results, that's not the point. That's not the part to put it down, right? Okay, I never need to think about my money again. I never need to think about my self-concept again. No, amplify it. Get better and better and better and better. Amplify. Get higher and higher and higher. bring in more and more and more money, more and more love, fall deeper and deeper in love with yourself, value yourself more and more and more. Okay. You can never, there's no finish line to your self-concept. You can always love yourself more. You can always accept more. You can always receive more, right? Okay. Cutie Meditations is a good YouTube channel. Yes, I actually like Cutie Meditations. I feel part of this online community, so thank you for having this channel. You are a luxury hybrid. Hey, Kivani. Hey, Blue Bockers girl. Hey, Jess, you're beautifully dope. How sweet are you? Stopped all the affirming except the one you mentioned. Yes, keep that. That's the, you're supposed to, Lisa, so perfect. Hi, Sarish. Hi, Shireen. Give Olivia all the likes. I love you, Jess. When it comes to the medium or hard levels of meditation, should we recreate new core beliefs when it comes to those meditations? In addition, should we put those new core beliefs in a subliminal? Hi, Angelica. Yes, you should, Inez. Definitely put them in a subliminal. That's a great idea. I would do that, y'all. I don't know how to make subliminals. Maybe one of y'all can tell me. But yes, and with your core beliefs, so it's easy. Just, oh, wow, you know, deep down, I just feel like I'm not worthy. Okay, so I'm worthy and deserving of all things, right? Of the best things in life, right? And you know what, you guys, I've basically, majority of people have kind of the same. Like, there's like maybe 10 to 15 core beliefs that everybody is kind of operating from. So I'm thinking of creating like an affirmation list that addresses those, so that can help you guys that can't afford coaching and you want to identify. But don't hold me to it right now, because I'll have to do that when I get time, okay? You are creating new best friendships in your program. I love that. Literally, Inez. And I was like, you know, nervous, you know, but yeah, it really is. Like, they're like, we talked all day. We talked for hours. We're so the same. We're exactly the same. They were literally like, Olivia, like, how did you do that? Like, what's going on? Oh my gosh. Do you recommend consistently using affirmations until core beliefs change before detaching? Yes. I recommend when you coach with me, you guys, and you have some core beliefs that are kind of like blocking your manifestation, I highly recommend that you focus specifically on your core beliefs for a while. Because what happens is when you're focusing on something specific, let's take what I said earlier. SP's in love with me, he's in love with me, right? Or let's take money. I have $1 million, I have $1 million. But your core belief is that having money is not safe, right? So you're affirming for that $1 million. It's not happening. You haven't addressed your core belief, so it's not happening. And what's happening from that is that you are taking on the identity now that, wow, you know, this doesn't work for me. I can't manifest money. It's never going to happen. You get discouraged and you stop altogether. But if you would create the belief that money is safe for me to have, it's safe for me to hold on to large sums of money, it would make it much easier for you to manifest that $1 million and make just your process much smoother, and you'll get results quicker, and you'll build the belief that I do get what I want. Also, working on your core beliefs is going to affect you in every area, right? So when I talked about the client that received a big check in the mail after day 3 of doing my program, we're not even working on money, right? But we're working on valuing yourself and feeling worthy and getting whatever the fuck you want. That's gonna bring you in all kinds of things. Not just an SP, okay? My girlfriend is helping me with this. I'm new to all this and you've been helping. I listen to you as much as I can, especially in one of my long trips. Damien, I think I saw your comment. I don't know if I got to respond to it yet, but tell your girlfriend is the GOAT, okay? Because your life has changed forever. So you better love and adore her. Go get her a bracelet or something. Thank you, Montez. I gotta be, y'all. Not Shucky Ducky. I'm the magic. Oh my God. Hi, Olivia Grace. So happy to be here live. Just wanted to ask a question if you can get to it. Can you explain how you feel when you're not in the state of waiting? How do you shift to knowing? Okay, that's a really good question. Okay. So it's more, okay, let's think about that. First of all, and this might be the last one because we're at an hour. So, when you are using the law of assumption, right? Your first order of business is to assume that it has happened. So this is where the law of YouTube has us all fucked up, because it's like, oh, I should be affirming until I feel it real. No, I should be affirming until it's real and then it's real. No. You should be deciding immediately that it's real, that it's done, that it's happening, right? So when you are actually coming from the law of assumption and you're assuming that it's done, right? You are now practicing the feeling every day. You're rehearsing your new lines, your new role, your new identity, right? You're rehearsing who you've chosen, what the reality that you've chosen. You're reminding yourself. And that's what I see like affirming and techniques and things is I've chosen this. So I'm not waiting for it to be done. It's done now. And me telling myself, I almost like the way that I see it, you guys. Y'all know that meme? Y'all know that meme where like the guy's sweating and he's like choosing 2 buttons and he's like, which button? That's how I look at manifesting. So if I've decided that, you know, I'm getting, you know, whatever, however many subscribers, right? If I'm manifesting 10K, right? When I was manifesting 10K, it's 2 buttons. Either I can be aware that I have 10K or I can be aware that I have 2,000 or 3,000. And every time that I give attention, every time that I react, every time that I whatever, I'm pushing that button. What button do I want to press? I want to press the 10K button. So when I'm affirming I have 10K, I'm not pushing the button to make it happen. I'm knowing it's happened and I'm rehearsing myself knowing that. Okay? So the reason we're in a state of waiting is because we think that the technique is going to make something happen that hasn't happened. Right? That's not wild YouTube shit. No. It's already done. Your first order of business is to accept that it's done. When you accept that it's done and you practice that acceptance, it's much easier. You're not going to feel like waiting. And that comes from a deep understanding of how the law actually works. Okay. So I'm intending that that makes sense. For real, I did the money challenge and I feel like I did something wrong. Impossible. I'd be focusing on what I actually have in my bank account. I guess it is possible, but no, don't do that, Antonique, because like realize that your money is just an idea. Like you might have, and let's just think about it like this, parallel realities, right? So yeah, in this reality, you might have that amount, but there's a reality where you have that amount and someone is literally right now depositing a check into your account. So which reality would you rather be in? Which button are you pressing? The button that is, or the button of what you want it to be? How can I do SATs when thinking keeps me awake? I can't fall asleep while affirming. You shouldn't be affirming in SATs. SAT should be a short 10 to 30 second scene, implying that your desire is done, that you loop as you're falling to sleep. But this is the thing, you guys, I get it, because I'm a person like, I can get distracted easily too when it comes to sleep. So if that's not doable for you, don't do it. Like just get into in a meditative state, okay? And affirm or do your scene in that. What do you think about the law of counterbalance? People who say the universe basically gives you the opposite of what you intend to get, then gives you what you want when you no longer want it. I think that's kind of some bullshit in a sense, but not quite. So here's what I notice is that when you're affirming something and you're switching your self-concept, the old story is playing itself out, right? But because you have now, like, let's say you are broke and you are deciding to be rich now. And so what will happen is that really the same kind of circumstances will start popping up, right? And they're popping up saying like, hey, this is who you are, right? You're broke, right? You're having anxiety attacks about your money, right? Your bill money is running out, right? And you can either say, yeah, you're right, circumstance. You're right. This is who I am. Or you can choose the new, right? You can persist in the new story that no, in the face of things going wrong, I'm still the new person. So when you become the new person, when you identify as a broke person and broke shit happens to you, that feels normal because that's what you're used to thinking. That's what you're used to. That's the state you're used to being in. When you decide that you're going to be abundant now, the broke thing happens, it's more contrasting because you're not identifying as that person anymore, right? So I don't necessarily think that like it's the universe giving you things. The universe is not like how they portray it in the Bible, right? God is not like a man in the sky with his naughty and nice list deciding who gets bullshit and who gets blessings. It's not like that. You know, you're seeing a real-time reflection of who you're being and who you have been, basically. Because by the time reality is reflected, it's the past. Even as I say past, it's the past, right? The moment is so fleeting, okay? Right. Olivia, your videos are so helpful on guiding me in my new beginnings in this year of 8. You are amazing. Thank you, beautiful. 8 is my life path number. It's funny because when I first learned about my life path number being 8, like the number 8 is like abundance and wealth and leadership and like life-changing type shit. And when I read that, I was gosh, had to be in high school or something, and I was nowhere near how I am now. And I was like, that can't be right. I literally redid it a couple times. I was like, that can't be right. I'm not a leader. I'm not supposed to be doing any of this. See how we be sleep on ourselves, guys? Any affirmations for introverts? I'm in sales and I struggle because I feel like I don't know what to talk about with strangers. So change that, right? You're the perfect salesman, right? To be honest, you guys, I'm an introvert too. Trust me when I tell you that. I am an introvert, but I get along with people. Like what brought me out of that was I was a waitress. So as a waitress, you have to talk to strangers all day. So that kind of got me out of my shyness. But just tell yourself, like, yeah, I easily talk to people. It's easy. Just to, like, switch the story that you're telling yourself. You can be an introvert and still be able to talk to people, right? Because y'all, listen, I'm an introvert to the core, okay? And like, it would be funny because I get along with people very well. So people think I'm an extrovert. So they would always be inviting me out, like, Olivia, come out, come to the bar, come here. I'm like, hell no. Y'all want me to leave work full of people and go around more people? Absolutely not. I'm not doing that. And they would be offended, like, oh wow, you don't like us. I'm like, it's not that I don't like you. I don't like outside. I like outdoors. I like nature. I don't like bars and clubs and places full of people and their icky energy and sweating and rubbing up against me and shit. How can I start to feel in love again if I'm heartbroken because of a 3P? I can't see my SP in a loving way. Even though I love him, I don't have positive thoughts. You need to start with positive thoughts about yourself, Laura. Yes. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Oh my gosh. The money challenge is... Lyric, I can't deal with you, bruh. I guess it is possible. Oh my God. The money challenge is my money video. It says how to manifest abundance when you're broke. Just go to my channel, you guys, and go under videos. It's a little further down now, but yeah, it's there. All right, you guys. Well, I am gonna go. I love you guys so freaking much. And I'm intending that all of this helps you guys. I love you guys so much. So join the Discord server. The link is in the description. If you want to join my Light of Love specific person manifestation group, email me. Early bird pricing will be over in a week, so email me now, okay? Join my TikTok, join my Facebook group. What else should I tell you guys? If y'all want to go on cheap vacations, my SP is selling very affordable, amazing vacations. Email me. And I'll give you his info to give that for you. And I think that's it. I don't know. Oh, Summer, my email is mastermanifestors333@gmail.com. It is in the description as well, okay? So I love you guys. I'm intending this prospers you beyond belief. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the video soon.